feel? Dirty South, dirty, dirty. Can y'all really feel? I got the East Coast feel, West Coast feel. Dirty South, dirty, dirty. Can y'all really feel me? Feel it. East Coast feel. Say what?
Hey guys, welcome back. It's me, Lydia Marie. Welcome back to my channel. Today, you guys, we are talking all things Sephora. The Sephora Spring Savings Event is happening this Friday, April the 5th, and it goes through April the 15th. If you are a Rouge member, and trust me, you know if you're a Rouge member, you would get 20% off, and you can start shopping the earliest on April the 5th. If you are a VIB member, you get 15% off, and you can start shopping on April the 9th through the 15th. And if you are a Beauty Insider, you get 10% off, and you can also start shopping on April 9th through April the 15th. The Sephora collection, all makeup tools and skincare from the Sephora collection are 30% off. Those are always going to be your best bet for getting the most bang for your money. So I have a list of recommendations and some products here that I suggest you put into your cart for this sale. And I'm also going to make it super easy for you guys. I'm going to create a storefront, which will be the first link down below in this video, and that will have everything laid out for you, everything we talk about here, and even the things that are in my cart that I plan on shopping for the sale. So if you'd like to see my Sephora Spring Savings Event recommendations, I hope that you will keep watching. Hi to my new subscribers, and welcome back to my A1s from Day Ones. Let's go ahead and get into this recommendations video. As usual, my usual gripe with the Sephora sale is that I don't think that 20% is a big enough discount, especially if you want a Rouge tier. I always say it, and I'll keep saying it until this changes. Sephora's reward program is not as great to me as Ulta's, because Ulta's converts into cash. However, with this sale, it is an opportunity to go through and do some shopping. Maybe you don't shop at Sephora all the time, so the sale is a good option to go in and get things. But like I said, everything in the Sephora collection is 30% off no matter what. So I'm going to show you the products in the Sephora collection that I think that you should get that are absolutely worth your coin and really, really good products. So we're going to start with the Sephora collection first. To know me is to know that I ride hard for the Sephora Micro Smooth Finishing Powders. I cannot get enough of these powders. I use them in every single makeup application. This one is so worn down, I'm hitting pan. The last time I went to Sephora, I picked up 3 more, I want to say, because Sephora has had these on sale for $10 for at least 2 months now. And that tells me that Sephora is about to either discontinue these powders or they're going to change the formulation. So I stocked up when they started being $10, and I went and got 3 more. I normally wear the shade 35. I got the shade 40 as well. I like to use that one. And then I picked up a shade that is slightly warmer, because this will be my summer shade, and this is in the shade almond. I'm sorry, yeah, is it almond? Yes, it's almond. So I have tan and almond, and I'm gonna get another darker shade in the sale because right now they're like $5, $6. I don't understand what's going on, but I don't want to risk it. I'm gonna get a darker shade simply as a powder bronzer and use it as that. These powders are so nice, lightweight. You really do get an airbrush finish with these. They work wonderfully. So Sephora collection micro smooth powders, you gotta have. With everything being 30% off for the Sephora collection, it's a great time to stock up on their makeup brushes, which to me can be a little pricey for the makeup brushes. I've had this foundation brush for a very long time. It's number 47. I don't even think they make this one anymore. I believe I've had this for as long as I used to work at Sephora, which was years ago. But I'm just showing this as an example to look at the makeup tools that they have. Last year I got a really nice eyeshadow kit for like $20 after the 30%. So look at the Sephora collection tools. I also like the blush duos. This is in the shade Snapdragon. I really enjoy these blush duos a lot. They're soft, they're powdery, but they don't do a lot of foul out and things like that. And the color is beautiful. Again, this was like $10. The last thing from, well, not the last thing, but the Sephora collection eyeshadow singles, right now they're $5. During the sale, they're going to be like $3 each. I have purchased a couple of shimmers in the last sale in November, so I'm trying to fill up these with some matte shades and just make my own palette. This is a very inexpensive way to customize the eyeshadow colors that you need. Oftentimes with eyeshadow palettes, you'll get some colors that you're like, it doesn't really appeal to me, but when you do something like this and pick up these individual shadows, and this little Z palette is only like $8 or $9 from Sephora, but again, we're talking with 30% off. Stock up on the eyeshadows. They are very good pigment. I have them on my eye today, especially this brown shade called Choco Excess. stunning. And lastly, I want to talk about the lip pencils that everyone raves about. You know, these lip pencils are viral, and this is the shade Molasses. This is a very gorgeous dark chocolatey shade, and it's a gel lip liner, so they go in easy, super pigmented. Normally these are like $10 or $12. When you have the time, get the eyeliners, the gel eyeliners, and the lip liners from the Sephora collection. Lastly, for real, from the Sephora collection are the Sephora glossed lip glosses. These are so great, and they really give Fenty a run for their money. Yes, I said it. Yes, I said it. They're like $12, but during the sale, you get the 30% off. This is the shade Money. It has like a nice little iridescent to it. I'm wearing it now. Really, really, really great lip glosses. Moving on to concealers, y'all know how I feel about Tower 28. This has truly become my favorite brightening concealer to use under my eyes. Even if I don't color correct, this concealer just does so much, and it's a swipe concealer. It's called the Tower 28 Swipe All Over Serum Concealer. It is so good, so hydrating. It gives medium coverage, but you can build it up. But I really love how it brightens all around my face. I'm very tempted to get another one, even though I have quite a lot here in this jar. And in this one I have the shade 11, and I was thinking of getting the shade 12, which is like the one right under this, just for an all over. This concealer from Tower 28, I would buy this again and again, even if it was not during the Sephora sale. I would also buy the Anastasia Magic Touch concealer. I cannot tell y'all why this concealer is not more popular, but again, I'm kind of glad it's not, because it is so good. Like, I can use it all over my face and just set it with a powder, and it looks like my second skin. A fellow YouTuber turned me on to this concealer, and I always saw her using it, and I was like, why does Sonya like this concealer? When I got it, I got it. So if you can get this Anastasia Beverly Hills Magic Touch concealer in the Sephora sale, do so. Lastly, I want to talk about my Givenchy Prisme Libre Skin Caring Glow concealer. I sleep on this one a lot. This is not one that I reach for a lot, but when I do, I'm like, man, why don't I wear this concealer more often? It is so good. It's so pretty. It gives you such a natural finish. It does not do a lot under my eyes, as far as, I mean, I shouldn't say it doesn't do a lot. I mean, it doesn't do a lot of creasing. It doesn't look heavy or anything like that. It really just gives me such a nice glowing finish. I'm so glad I picked this up in November. I have plenty left, but if you're looking for a skin-like concealer, I would highly recommend this one from Givenchy. The Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Tint is something I am always going to recommend. I finally got my correct shade. If you've watched my videos, you know I kind of struggled. I got the shade 7 and it was a little too neutral, but now that I have shade 8, baby, this stuff is the absolute truth. It is such a pretty natural finish. It is a skin tint, but it still gives you pigment. It still looks like you just have just the most beautiful glowing skin. I think I like the skin tint for me better than the foundation. I had the foundation, I used it all up, the Yummy Skin foundation, but I really enjoy this skin tint. I really also enjoy the Ami Colé, their new foundation stick. This is their skin enhancing foundation stick. These things melt into my skin like butter. It literally looks like, look, I mean, it literally looks like butter. It just melts in. It's so creamy. It's so smooth. And this also gives you light to medium coverage. This is great for the days when you like, I just want to look pulled together. I don't really want to cover up my skin. I just want it to look like my skin, but better. And I really like that when they released the foundation shades, they gave us a lot more shades than they had in their skin tint. So I think this one is a little bit more wearable. And I like the skin tint as well, but wearable in terms of finding your shade. They really gave us a nice shade range with this, and it's not very expensive at all. I am in love with the LYS Higher Standards Cream Blush. These give me the pigment of a blush with the color. They are easy to blend out. A little bit goes a long way, but what I really like about these is they almost wear like a highlighter because they have some glow in them. So you have on blush, but then you're like, I don't really need a highlighter, and the color lasts all day. I have two. I have the peach shade, which is curvy, and the cinnamon shade. Wait, want to make sure I'm saying that right. Yes, this is Focus. This is the pink cinnamon shade, Focus, and the peach shade is called Curvy. I've been wearing this one out, as you can tell. And if you're familiar with LYS, you know they have these fantastic bronzer and contour sticks that everyone loves, and for good reason. They blend so smoothly. I recommend these, I think, on every Sephora sale. These are only like $20. These blushes are only $20. Very affordable, black-owned brand. They last forever. I mean, they really do not miss with the quality. But y'all, these cream blushes, if you're looking for a blush, this is the one. And then the applicator makes it so simple to apply because it's angled, so you can just do like that, or you can just dot it on. These are fantastic. Definitely we pick up a couple of these during the sale if you're looking for a blush. Two more things I forgot to mention in the Sephora collection that I will be repurchasing because this is currently empty is the Sephora makeup setting spray, this black and white bottle. This setting spray is so slept on, but it is fantastic. It really keeps my makeup into place, and I have dry skin, so it doesn't dry my skin out or make me feel flaky or anything. And I really like doing this in between my makeup steps. So after concealer, I'll spray. After powder, I spray, and it just makes the makeup melt right into your skin. This is normally $13, but you guys, $13, 30% off of that. Get some. Honest to God, this is really, really, really good. Also with the Sephora collection, I cannot believe I forgot my baby. These plumping lip glosses. Now you think plumping, and you're like, oh, I don't want my lips to tingle, and it's not like that. It has a very slight tingle, but this color is extremely pretty. This is the plumping this is the plumping gloss with the silver cap, not the red cap. This is the one with the silver cap. That's how I can describe it if you're looking for it. And this is the shade XXL. It's a really pretty pink nude that you can wear with a lip liner, or you can top it over lipstick. Sometimes I just put it on. The only thing I have beef with is these teeny tiny applicators. Like, you guys, if this is plumping, give us a nice applicator to put this on. But this is a great lip gloss, very inexpensive. I think this is less than $20. With that 30%, this is gonna be a steal. Next up is the Huda Beauty Peach Pie Loose Setting Powder. I got the mini size, but when this is done, I will actually go back and get the full size. I was not sure about this powder because I was like, I don't know about the peach shade, but with neutral undertones, if you have a neutral or a peach, even a golden undertone, I think this is a good option for you. And me having mature skin, and especially the fine lines and dryness under my eye, I was skeptical about this, but when I wear it, I don't have any irritation. It looks smooth. It doesn't crease excessively or anything like that, or immediately suck the moisture out of my under eye. This is really, really a good powder. I've not heard anyone have any complaints about this particular loose powder, which is really impressive. And let me just speak on the same vein about my Givenchy. This is the Prisme Libre setting quad. It's 4 powders in here, and I have the shade Mimosa. This was voted one of the best mature powders, setting powders for mature skin. And it is. This freaking powder is so good. It is so finely milled. It really lives up to the claim of being a luxury powder. It is so soft and just so blendable. I have zero issues with this when I use this under my under eye. No flashback, no heavy cakiness, nothing. And I still have the small size. I've had this going on a year now, this small size. I think I got this in the last spring Sephora sale. So that tells you how long it lasts. And the small size is only $29. So if you want to try it before you buy it, and it still has this, I mean, if you want to try it before you get the big one, it still has plenty left in the jar, I would definitely recommend this Givenchy Loose Setting Powder. And it has a lot of shades too. I just got the Mimosa with the yellow, the pink, the tan, and the peach one in here. And I just swirl them around and mix it, or sometimes I'll just do the yellow for my under eye. This is great. Really great setting powder. What I currently have for skincare is things that I have been using and talking about repeatedly. Number one is the Sephora Collection Vitamin C and E Ultra Glow Toner. I'm almost out of this, so the sale is coming at a great time. This is a great refreshing toner, and it has the vitamin C in it, which gives you a nice little glow. I like to use this in my morning routine. It's very gentle, very hydrating, and it's super, super refreshing. And again, because this is part of the Sephora Sephora collection, it will be 30% off. I do believe this is less than $20. I think this bottle on its own is less than $20, and it's a pretty nice size. I mean, you get 6.76 fluid ounces in this bottle, and it's lasted me for months. I've had it since November. It's a really good toner if you're a toner person. Next up is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. Y'all know I love this, and thankfully and blessedly, I am on Bobbi Brown's PR list, so they send me these pretty frequently, but I would buy them. I did buy my first jar of them last year, of this Vitamin Enriched Face Base last year, and I got the mini size. If you get the mini size, it's only $25. I put that on my 25 and under blog post for Sephora items. If you're on a budget like me and you want some good stuff under $25, they have a mini size of this Vitamin Enriched Face Base. It is great. You can use this as a moisturizer or as a primer to your makeup, which I do quite often. Really, really good, nice, hydrating. It even has that good luxurious smell, like a high-end luxury smell. So, so good. Next up is the Merit Great Skin Instant Glow Serum. This will be my third bottle that I'm repurchasing in this sale. This is so good. And it has niacinamide in it, so it's good for fine lines, oily skin, controlling oil, giving you a nice glow, smoothing out any fine lines. This serum is so, so great. I love to use this in the mornings because of the niacinamide, and it's so lightweight. I put it on after I wash my face and just let it sink in. You have to shake it up because the oil's in here. I bought this once last year in the spring sale. Then I got another bottle during the November sale, and now I'm going to get another bottle during this sale. This is my third bottle. Can you tell I like it? Because I do. Next up is the Clarins Double Serum. Though I did get this bottle from Ulta, they do sell this at Sephora. Honey, my dry skin, mature skin friends, tap in. This serum is so good. It is luxurious. It is luxury price, but to me it is absolutely worth the coin. And it has the double dispensers, so the two dispensers inside the bottle, so you're getting both the serums, hydrating, plumping, keeping your skin nice and firm looking. So, so good. You know Clarins is that girl anyway. They are the skincare queen, so that double serum is absolutely worth it. Lastly is the Sol de Janeiro Delicia Drench Body Butter, the purple one, the new one. I put this on my March favorites, I believe. I think I did. It smells so good. It smells so good. I want the body mist to go with it. I probably won't buy another one until this one is empty because so much goes a long way. It's nice and thick. It's thicker than the original one, than the one in the orange, the Bum Bum Cream. So I think it spreads a lot better. I like this at night. It just smells so good. That vanilla sandalwood. This is grown up. After you get out the pool this summer, you take your shower, you got a nice tan going on. Slather some of this on, baby. Good. This is great. So that's really all that I have as far as recommendations for the Sephora spring sale that is coming up on this Friday, April the 5th. Like I said, I did create a one-stop shopping link with every single product that I recommended today and then some, and then even the products that I currently have in my cart. I surprisingly don't have a lot of things in my cart. Like I said, it's stuff that I have to repurchase. I'm going to go through the Sephora collection on the day of the sale to see what I actually need, because I don't need any of the lip glosses. I have them already, but I do recommend, if you can get them, to get them. But I do want to fill up the rest of my eyeshadow palette. I want to put, I think I have room in here for 5 mattes. So if I can find 5 matte shades to complete this collection, I'll be good. But I made it super easy for you. That will be the first link in the description box, and it's just a storefront and shows you everything that I recommend. What is in my cart right now is the Danessa Myricks Blooming Romance palette, that Groundwork palette, that pink one. I want it. That and the Dr. Dennis Gross BHA peels that I want, those pads. So when I get my order in, of course, I'm going to come back here and sit down with you all and let you see what was in my cart and what I actually got, because I like to clean out my cart before the sale. After the day of the sale, I'm like, I don't want this, I don't need it, move it around a little bit and really just get what I really want and like re-up on the things that I'm out of that I actually really need. So that's how I do my shopping. So shop responsibly. Shop responsibly. Go ham if that's your thing, if that's what you need. But I'm going to put everything in a link to make it super easy for you to browse this sale. Thanks again for tuning in, you guys. I truly appreciate you being here. If you have any questions on the recommendations or you need a specific recommendation, don't be afraid to hit me up in the comments. I love talking to you guys in the comments below. If you made it this far in the video, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. And hi is what I'm trying to say to my new subscribers. Hey y'all, I see you. Thank you so much for being here and joining the beauty fam. I will be back very, very soon with another video. So stay tuned for that, and happy shopping, and tag me in your videos because I want to see what y'all got in this sale. See y'all later. Bye.